So I'm gonna try this again without all the funny goodness. I'm it says I'm live on Facebook or YouTube 1 minute ago. Is this me right now? Okay. So am I not live on YouTube? Oh, yeah, right here. It says I'm live on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna post this right here. I'll also, damn it, post it here. Who messaged me? Okay. He didn't even see that, so it wouldn't really matter. Okay. It doesn't, maybe you, possibly, because you need some me in your life, because everybody does. Need a little bit of me in their life. Oh, see, damn it, in general, Piggy won't even watch YouTube. That's a bummer. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So, hello everyone. I want to welcome you right to the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Party Pen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book. It's called God Said, because he did not say that. Me, God, right now, and God voice did not say that. And this is God, my unofficial biography, as read by your superstone sage, the saint of awesome, Saint Nikki K. the Great. Clap for her, because she's clapping for you.
Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me show you around.
Hey, future fellow weirdo, you're the black sheep of the flock. Come and take a load off. Let's have a little talk. This side of the universe, the wildest place you've been. Welcome to the service at the Party Pen. Have a good time, laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial seat with your name on it, waiting right there, searching for the mystery, a better mind to find. Leave that stuffy, judgy world way back behind. We're the outcasts and the rebels, we're the ones that don't fit in, but there's a holy kind of magic in the middle of the sin.
Yeah, the mystery is deep and the coffee's brewing strong in the most offensive church where we all belong. Have a good time,
Laugh and giggle,
come on in and smile just a little.
we're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna lead the way.
The mystery of God, what a beautiful find.
A better understanding for a black sheep's mind.
Man, things are just going so bad for me right now today. Actually, today has been quite eventful. Like, seriously eventful. But I do want to tell you, if you are on replay crew, you should watch it on 2 times speed. It will be faster and it will be better. And if you're watching me from over on the Pilled side, I don't know why Pilled's not working. But Pilled.net is not working. The Foxhole is not working for me. So I don't know. It's not doing a very good job. So I don't know, but I'm having a hard time seeing Jimmy Juggalo. I know that. Compact. No, I want them custom. It turns out, I do need the back of it kind of black a little bit. And I might need some padding. Okay. Let's see. No. I need them rounded. Okay. Now, what about the background? Okay. That's fine. Okay. I must change all the things. That's what Chris told me the other day to change. I had to change all the things. And I do have to change all the things. So let's remind you if you're on replay crew, watch it 2 times speed. It'd be better for you. Yeah. So now we are on chapter 28. So Ahaz was 20 when he became king, and he reigned 16 years in Jewland. And he did not do what was right in the sight of the Lord, as his father David had done. For he walked in the ways of the kings of Israel and made molded images of the Baals. He burned incense in the valley. He burned incense in the valley of the son of Hinnom and burned his children in the fire, according to the abominations of the nations, from whom the Lord had cast out before these terrible ass people. And he sacrificed and burned incense on the high places, on the hills, and under every green tree. Therefore, the Lord his God delivered him into the hand of the king of Syria, and they defeated him and carried a great multitude of them as captives and brought them to Damascus. Okay, so there you can find some of the original blood in Syria, if there is any, it is even original blood. It would be in Syria. Uh, then he was also delivered into the hand of the king of Israel, who defeated him with a great slaughter. For Pekah, the son of Remaliah, killed 120,000 in Judah in one day, all valiant men, because they had forsaken God. Zichri, a mighty man of Ephraim, killed Maasah, the king's son. Azrikam, the officer over the house, and Elkanah, who was second to the king. And these terrible ass people carried away captive of their brothers 200,000 women, sons, and daughters, and they also took away much. Hold on, I can't read that because I'm kind of slow. 1 second. I'm saying things. Hey, who is that? Excitable one. Is that Beckles? Hi, Beckles. I'm betting that's Beckles. Yeah, I knew it was you. I'm reading the Bible. Having a good time. Yeah, actually, if you don't care for these terrible ass people, you might find it funny. But if you're one of those people, you are not going to find my channel funny. But I know you're not one of those people, so you'll probably find it funny. But Um, let me finish this paragraph. And then I do have a pen. Wow, I only made it 8 verses. So we'll start here. I hate marking in my Bible, but okay. So, anyways, Pika Pika, he carried away some of the people and then took a bunch of their shit also. They were like, run that. And then they were like, no. And they was like, fuck yeah, run that bitch with them shoes like pimping. And that was the end of verse 8 because I made it so fucking far. But we'll smoke a cigarette and then I gotta get back to reading. So what are you doing? You're probably at work though, right? So you're not gonna be able to talk that much to me. That's okay. I'll talk that much to you. Don't even worry about it. But you know, I live right around, well, I live close to where you work. And I'm sedentary. I can't really do anything or go anywhere. But if you come over, I'll let you feel my skull scar. Yeah. I have a skull scar, dude. I have like so many stitches in my or staples in my head. I got a head scar and they call it cranial defect. Yeah. I thought it was so cool that I have a cranial defect. But it turns out that's only from the staples. There ain't nothing fucking special about my brain and I need to shut the fuck up thinking that. But whatever. If you may get to see me, I'll let you feel my skull scar. Yeah. I wanted to get a tattoo, like a ceiling mark or whatever, like shave half of my head and then just have a ceiling jutsu, like under my scar so it looks like, like something is in my skull and you got to keep it in there, you know, because I have a wild imagination for no fucking reason and I don't even know why I thought that. But then I thought about when I didn't have any hair and I had to have my hair shaved, I thought about dyeing my hair green because, like, once it starts washing out and fading, it looks like a moldy Q-tip color. So I thought, like, doing that with a shaved head, I would end up looking like a moldy Q-tip. And don't ask me what the fuck is wrong with me because I don't know. But I thought they were great ideas, and everybody convinced me. Well, actually, it pretty much told me don't do that or you will be disowned. And I said, well, I don't want to be disowned. So I never did it. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I forgot you're doing the whole mom thing. Yeah, I bet the mom thing is great. I never got to do the mom thing, but whatever. And I just went off on a whole thing for no fucking reason at all about moldy Q-tips and ceiling jutsus. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to get back to reading. Oh, shit. Okay. But a prophet was there whose name was Oded, and he went out before the army that came to Samaria and said, look, God was angry at these people, right? And he delivered them into your hand. but you have killed them in a rage that reaches to heaven. And now you propose to force the children of Judah and Jewland, both male and female, to be slaves. But are you not also guilty before the Lord? Now hear me, therefore, and return the captives, whom you have taken captive from your brethren, for the fierce wrath of the Lord is upon you. Okay, so then some of the heads of the children of Ephraim, Azariah, Berechiah, Jezekiah, Amasa, stood up against those who came from the war and said, "You shall not bring those captives here, for we already offended the Lord. You intend to add to our sins, to our guilt, for our guilt is great, and there is fierce wrath against these terrible ass people." So the armed men left the captives and the spoil before the leaders and all the assembly. Then the men who were designated by name rose up and took the captives, and from the spoil they clothed all who were naked among them, dressed them, gave them sandals, food, and drink, anointed them, and they let all of the feeble ones ride on a donkey. So they brought them to their brethren at Jericho, the city of palm trees. Then they returned to Samaria. At the same time, King Ahaz sent to the kings of Assyria to help him. For again the Edomites had come, attacked Judah, and carried away captives. The Philistines also invaded the cities of the lowland and the south of Judah, and had taken Bethshemesh, Aijalon, Gedroth, Soko, with its villages, Timnah, Gizmo, with their villages, and they dwelt there. For the Lord brought Judah low because of Ahaz, for he had encouraged moral decline in Judah and had been continually unfaithful. Also, Tiglath-Pileser, Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, came to him and distressed him and did not assist him, for Ahaz took part of the treasures from the house of the Lord, and from the house of the king, from the leaders, and gave it to the king of Assyria. But he did not help him. He was like, fuckity fuck, no, I'm not doing that. Now, in the time of his distress, Ahaz became increasingly unfaithful to the Lord. That's because you're an idiot, asshole. Fuck this guy. This is that King Ahaz. Like, there would be another one. Fuck that shit. But this guy is stupid. He's no good. He's no good. Okay. Increasing, and he sacrificed. Oh, hold on. This is that king. For he sacrificed to the gods of Damascus, which had defeated him, saying, because the gods of Syria help them, I will sacrifice to them, and they will help me. This guy is an idiot. Okay. But they were the ruin of him and all these terrible ass people. So Ahaz gathered the articles of the house of God, cut in pieces the articles of the house of God, shut up the doors of the house of the Lord, and made for himself altars in every corner of Jewland, in every single city of Judah. He made high places to burn incense to other gods and pissed God off, and he's about to fuck around and find out. I said that before this fuck around and find out even became famous. I said that, but that's what the Bible should be called. The first time I ever read this book, I was like, this book should be called Fuck Around and Find Out. Because that's exactly what's about to happen. City of Judah. Now the rest of the acts, Ahaz, the rest of his acts, the first and last, they're written in the Kings of Judah. So Ahaz rested, well, he died, and they buried him in Jewland, but not buried him with the kings. Then Hezekiah, his son, reigned in his place. Chapter 29. Yeah. Look, this Hezekiah, they'll probably get to him. I mean, they're already at Hezekiah, never mind. But he's a good one. He's steady. Yeah. He gets them all fucked up, but he's steady. He's like, if you were to make me king, probably how I would be so proud of everything and show everything off and get everybody killed. Because I thought I was being nice. Okay. Hezekiah became king when he was 25, and he reigned 29 years in Jewland. And he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all David had done, except for murder, lie, steal. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, smoke it if you, well, you're at work, so can you smoke it if you got it? So, in the first year of his reign, in the first month, now their months go April, so this would have been in April. He opened the doors of God's house and repaired them. Then he brought in the priests and the Levites and gathered them in the east square. And he said to them, take a bath, give this house a good clean down, and then carry the rubbish from the holy place. Because the people before us were fucking stupid. So get all this shit out of here and clean this place up and take a bath. Because, yeah, they fucked around a lot. And they also shut up the doors of the vestibules, put out the lamps. And remember, when we read in Exodus, the lamps are so fucking important. They stave it off. Although it doesn't really say what it is, I inferred it might be darkness, because God's scared of the dark and whatnot. Yeah, God has a very big aversion to darkness. He has so many lamps, and everything is gold and tie dye. Oh, and bedazzled. It's gold, tie dye, and bedazzled. Everything. God. I know it's not tacky. It's what was that word you called it? Vintage. Vintage. I know you don't have a shag carpet, so it's not really. No, that shit's gaudy, dude. Everything is gold, tie dyed, and bedazzled. Yeah, and you should have saw. You should have saw the outfits God made for them in the desert. They had short shorts and tank tops. But Aaron, because he called God a pig in the beginning, Aaron had to wear like these big, heavy ass, like, in the desert, that's going to make you sweat to death and you're going to walk so slow. And God did that to Aaron because he called him a cow. But then he made his sons look, they walked around in a hat, a tank top, short shorts, and flip flops. Or they were boxer shorts. They were boxer shorts, a tank top, a hat. So God pretty much made like the first lazy guy outfit for. It's so gaudy. Oh my God. It's so bad. It was so bad. God is so passive aggressive. It's not even funny. But this is a very codependent relationship, and God is highly passive aggressive and very codependent. It is a thing that happened. And wait till you meet God. He has ADHD. He has a real problem. And they don't make God sized Prozac. And he's so colorful and exciting, and he's afraid of the dark. So everything is gold, tie dye, and bedazzled. Yep. Okay. Anyways, the lampstands. Okay, done evil. Of them put out the lamps and have not burned incense nor offered burnt offerings in the holy place at God's house. Therefore, the wrath of the Lord fell upon Judah and Jewland, and he has given them to trouble, to desolation, and to jeering, as you see with your eyes. For indeed, because of this, our fathers have fallen by the sword, and our sons, our daughters, our wives are in captivity. Now it is in my heart to make a covenant with the Lord, that is for his fierce wrath may turn away from us. My sons, do not be negligent now, for the Lord has chosen you to stand before him, to serve him, that you should minister to him and burn incense. Then the Levites arose. They arose. These are all a bunch of fucking names, and I'm not reading it. They arose and gathered their brethren, took a bath, and went according to the commandment of the king at the words of the Lord to cleanse the house. Then the priest went into the inner part of the house to cleanse it, and brought out all the debris that they found in the temple to the court of the house of the Lord. And the Levites took it and carried it to the brook Kidron. Now they began to sanctify on the first day of the first month. And on the 8th day of the month, they came to the vestibule. So they sanctified the house of the Lord in 8 days. And on the 16th day of the first month, they finished. Then they went into Hezekiah and said, "It's done. Everything is done." Uh, moreover, all the articles, moreover, all the articles which Ahaz cast aside, we have prepared and sanctified, and there they are before the altar of the Lord. Hold on. Hezekiah rose early, gathered the rulers of the city, and went up to God's house and brought 7 bulls, 7 rams, 7 lambs, and 7 male goats for a sin offering. Okay, now this 7 sacrificing 7 things, I don't know where this came from. I don't know where it came from because it happens a lot that they sacrifice specifically 7 things. And that was never a rule. That's not a rule that it's 7. It's like 1. They brought 7 bulls for a sin offering for the kingdom, for the sanctuary, and for Judah. Then he commanded the priests, the sons of Aaron, to offer them on the altar. So they killed the bulls, and the priests received the blood and sprinkled it on the altar. Likewise, they killed the rams and sprinkled the blood. They killed the lambs and also they killed all this stuff and sprinkled the blood. And then they brought out the male goats for the sin offering before the king and the assembly. And they laid their hands on them, and the priests killed them. And they presented their blood on the altar as a sin offering to make an atonement for all these terrible ass people. The king commanded that the burnt offering and the sin offering should be made for all these terrible ass people. And he stationed the Levites in the house of the Lord. Oh, so he's making music, and they're making the same kind of music as when David was king, because God loved the happy music. Because God originally spoke in trumpet, you know. He sure did. He spoke in trumpet. And he loves happy music. Like, if you're like happy and shit, God is totally happy with you, man. Fuck yeah. God loves to dance and sing and have such a good time. Yeah. That is a thing that happened. Okay. Herbs. Okay. And commandment of David, of Gad, and of Nathan. For thus was the commandment of the Lord by his prophets. The Levites stood with the instruments of David, and the priests with the trumpets. Then Hezekiah commanded them to offer the burnt offering on the altars. When the burnt offering began, the song of the Lord also began with trumpets, and when it's with instruments of David. So all the assembly worshiped. The singers sang, and the trumpeters sounded. All this continued until the burnt offering was finished. And when they had finished offering, the king and all who were present did the face thing and worship. Moreover, Hezekiah and the leaders commanded the Levites to sing praises to the Lord with the words of David and Asaph. So they sang praises with gladness. Yeah, they so happy. Yeah, because remember, David was dancing naked on God's suitcase chair during a parade in nothing but a hat and a belt. So, and then he got offended that somebody got offended he was naked. Look, it was a thing that happened. David loved to party, and David made happy fucking music. And God makes happy fucking music. And God is with you when you're listening to happy fucking music, man. That's why when I'm on Pilled, I do my music streams on Pilled. It's always some kind of love song, even if it's a death metal song. Fuck yeah, it's a happy love song. I try to skip all the sad songs because sometimes I really be in myself though with the sad shit. But on my music thing, there's not really any sad songs. Mostly all love songs, and they're all happy and scary. Anyway, we're talking about David and David's instruments, and these songs are so happy. God don't like any of that sad shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me? God wants you to check out ICP's The Wraith. That's God wants you to be that happy. Okay. And Hezekiah answered and said, now that you have consecrated yourself to the Lord, come near and bring sacrifices and thanks offerings to God's house. So the assembly brought in sacrifices and thanks offerings, and as many were of a willing heart brought offerings. And the number of the burnt offerings which the assembly brought was 70 bulls. Oh, we're not. It was a whole lot. It was extra. Oh my God, there's more shit. No. Okay, wait. But the priests were too few, so they could not skin all the burnt offerings. Therefore, the Levites helped them until the work was ended, until the other priests had sanctified themselves. For the Levites were more diligent in sanctifying themselves than the priests. What? How does that even happen? Like you just literally take a bath. Okay. So I guess the Levites take 5-minute showers and the priests take 10-minute showers. I don't know. I take like a 5-minute shower. Dude, I've been taking 5-minute showers since I was like 15. Well, mostly because I was in juvie and that's all you get, like 7 minutes. And then in prison, all you get is like 5 minutes. Okay. Also, the burnt offerings were in abundance with the fat of the peace offerings and with the drink offerings for every burnt offering. So they were getting way too much fat. They couldn't make that much gravy. Yeah. The service in God's house was set in order. Then Hezekiah and all the people rejoiced that God had prepared the people since the events happened so suddenly. Yeah. So we're in between chapters for a second. Let's smoke a cigarette. Beckles, you still here? Man, I wish Pilled worked. Oh my God. I do. I wish Pilled worked. I wonder. I wonder if I could make it work right now. Wouldn't that be some shit if I could make it work right now? I'd be like, you missed most of it. Oh, look, it is working now. I'm gonna have to read a lot now because now Pill finally works. But I guess I could just read those things over, right? Well, that's even if anybody shows up on my Pilled side. It's pilled.net. If anybody wants to go there, pilled.net. I am the Bible lady over there also. I think I'm the only Bible lady over there. But my whole thing, the whole video has pretty much been on YouTube because this didn't work. There might have been too too much going on or something when I tried to go live. But I guess we could just reread what we just read because I don't really remember it. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely remember it. But Beckles, you still here? I hope people still look for me live. I don't know. Probably not though. Oh, dun dun dun. Okay. No. Okay. That'll be good. That'll be good. No, that's not good. What? Okay. No. There we go. There. That's good. Oh, shit. I can't even. Wow, I didn't even read that one. Oh, wow. So 311 Hero just totally left me because I can't read. And I just assumed that, oh man, I'm a dickhead. No wonder he's not answering because I'm an asshole. So I guess we can just read 28 and 29 again. I don't fucking know. See, now I'm kind of upset at this whole thing now. Damn it. Now what do I do? I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I gotta smoke this cigarette. Okay. Chapter 27 and 28 are on YouTube. So, Hill, watch this at 2 times speed if you were on replay crew. Because 28 and 29 are the first half of this video on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Chapter 30. Oh my god, we're already at an hour? Holy shit. Damn it. I need to message 311. No, hold on. I've never messaged 311 Hero before. Yes, I did. Right there. Here we go. Hold on. Hey, come back. I can't read. Okay. So here's what I said. Hey, come back. I can't read. And I thought you were Beckles. She was supposed to come. Please come back. That's nice, right? That's nice. It's very good. I like that. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what's happening. Yes, I do. So here we go. Chapter. Oh my God. Why? Why did I do this? Because I'm really upset. Like, actually, very upset. I don't know what to do. I'm going to delete all these live streams from today because they were all crap. Yo, I'm going to go through and mass delete. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hey, damn it. I'm trying to read it. He said, "K." Does that mean you're coming back? Does that mean yes? Should I say? I'm going to say that. Does that mean yes? Let's see if does that mean yes. Oh, look, he did come back. That does mean yes. Okay. So, do you I already said chapters 28 or yeah, 28 and 29 are on YouTube. But we could continue with a chapter 30. Maybe I could, you know what I could do? I could copy and paste this right here. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so we're gonna go to chapter 30. If you were on replay crew, watch it 2 times speed. And my meltdown. When I finally figured out what that said up there, because it doesn't look like 311 Hero, I thought it said 20 or 31 there too. So I just ignored it because I have no idea what that fucking means. But once I saw it closer, I was like, oh my God, that's 311. You'll see me do it on stream if you rewatch this. Yeah, I was so sad about it too. I was like, oh my God. So, chapter 30. And I sent Raja this link. She might be over on the pilled side. Okay. And Hezekiah sent to all these terrible ass people and Judah, wrote letters to Ephraim, Manasseh, that they should come to the house of the Lord in Jewland to celebrate Dead Baby Day. For the king and his leaders and all the assembly in Jewland had agreed celebrate Dead Baby Day was highly important. Um, keep. Okay. And the second month. What? No, it's supposed to be the first month. What? No, it's supposed to be in April. April 14th is Celebrate Dead Baby Day. And I want to know who these motherfuckers think they are to change God days. Because it is not April 17th. It's not a floating day. It's literally April 14th. And you read that in the beginning of Exodus. Celebrate Dead Baby Day is April 14th. Sorry for the confusion. Glad you're on point now. Yes, I'm totally on point. I'm glad that you came back because a lot of people wouldn't have, especially when they're like, how did you get Beckles out of 311 Hero? It's just my mind. I was so excited. Okay, so they wanted to keep it in the second month, for they could not keep it at the regular time because sufficient number of priests had not taken a bath, nor had the people gathered together at Jewland. And the matter pleased the king and all these terrible ass people. So they resolved to make it a proclamation throughout all Israel, from Beersheba to Dan, that they should come to celebrate Dead Baby Day in Jewland, since they had not done it for a long time in the prescribed manner. Yeah, that's a word. Then the runners went throughout all Israel and Judah uh, and spoke according to the commandment of the king. Listen, you terrible ass people, return to the Lord God of Abe, Isaac, and Jake. Then he will return to the remnant of you who have escaped from the hand of the kings of Assyria. And do not be like your fathers or brothers who who trespassed against God, so that they fucked around and they found out, as you see. Now, do not be stiff-necked like a whore who ain't get paid, as your brothers were, but yield yourselves and enter God's sanctuary, which he has sanctified forever, and serve the Lord your God, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. For if you return to the Lord, your brethren and your children will be treated with compassion by those who lead them captive, so they may come back to this land. For the Lord your God is gracious and merciful, and will not turn his face from you if you return to him. Caveat. So the runners passed from city to city all throughout the countries as far as Zebulun, but they laughed at them and mocked them. Nevertheless, some from Asher, Manasseh, Zebulun humbled themselves and came to Jewland. Oh, this is so long for no reason. Also, the hand of God was on Judah to give them singleness of heart to obey the command of the king and the leaders, at the word of the Lord. Now, many people, a very great assembly, gathered at Jewland to celebrate Dead Baby Day in the second month. They arose and took away the altars that were in Jewland, and they took away all the incense altars and cast them into the brook Kidron. Then they slaughtered Passover lambs on the 14th day of the second month. The priests and the Levites were ashamed and sanctified themselves and brought the burnt offerings to God's house. They stood in their place according to their custom, according to the law of Moses, the man of God. The priests sprinkled the blood received from the hand of the Levites, for there were many in the assembly who had not taken a bath. Therefore, the Levites had charge of the slaughter of celebrate dead baby days lambs for everyone who was not clean, to sanctify them to the Lord. For a multitude of many from Ephraim, Manasseh, Issachar, Zebulun had not cleaned themselves, yet they ate the Passover, contrary to what was written. But Hezekiah prayed for them, saying, God, provide atonement for everyone who prepares his heart to seek God. The Lord God of his fathers, though he is not cleansed according to the purification of the sanctuary. And the Lord listened to Hezekiah and healed the people. So these terrible ass people who were present at Jewland kept the feast of Celebrate Dead Baby Day 7 days with great gladness, and the Levites and the priests praised the Lord day by day, singing to the Lord, accompanied by loud instruments. You see what I'm saying? God loves happy music. And Hezekiah gave encouragement to all the Levites who taught good knowledge, and they ate throughout the feast 7 days, offering peace offerings, making confession to the Lord God of their fathers. Then the whole assembly agreed to keep the feast another 7 days, and they kept it another 7 days. For Hezekiah gave the assembly 1,000 bulls. Oh my God, he gave them so much shit, right? And a great number of priests sanctified themselves. The whole assembly of Judah rejoiced. Also, the priests and Levites, all the assembly that came from Israel, the sojourners who came from the land of Israel, and those who dwelt in Judah. So there was a great joy in Jewland. For since the time of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, there had been nothing like this in Jewland. Then the priests and the Levites arose, blessed the people, and their voice was heard, and their prayer came up to his holy dwelling place to heaven. Dun, dun, dun. So that was the end of chapter 30. What did you think? What do you think about this whole thing? Even like God's choice of music. Like, do you think he likes happy, loud music like swing music, or does he like that oboe style music like boom, boom, boom? You know, really like slow music. Nothing. No Oh, you know what though? Oh, I can't even see. Oh. Mhm. Oh. Okay. I know what's happening. Uh, damn. Okay. How many minutes are we at? How long is this one? Okay, it's not that long. Okay. We'll read chapter 31 and then we're going to go ahead and be gone. Yeah. We'll smoke this cigarette, read this chapter. We'll smoke the cigarette, read the chapter at the same time. Then I'll let you go. Then I got to take my meds and then it's time to go to bed. Okay. Now, when all this was finished, all these terrible people who were present out of the cities of Judah broke the sacred pillar in pieces, cut down the wooden images, and threw down the high places and the altars from all Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, Manasseh, until they had utterly destroyed them all. Then all these terrible ass people returned to their own city, every man to his own possession. Okay. And Hezekiah appointed the divisions of the priests and the Levites according to their division. Oh, is this going to be a bunch of fucking names again? If this is a whole bunch of fucking names, I'm not reading this. Okay. According to their division, each man according to his service. the the priests and Levites for burnt offerings and peace offerings. And the fuck did my lighter go? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's fucking up on pilled again. I don't even know. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna finish this. And their divisions, the priests and the Levites for burnt and peace offerings, to serve, to give thanks, and to praise in the gates of the camps of the Lord. The king also appointed a portion of his possessions for burnt offerings, for the morning and the evening burnt offerings, the burnt offering for the Sabbaths, the new moons, the set feasts, as it is written in the law of the Lord. Moreover, he commanded the people who dwelt in Jewland to contribute to support the priests and the Levites, that they may devote themselves to the law of the Lord. As soon as the commandment was circulated, these terrible ass people brought in abundance the first fruits of grain, wine, oil, and honey. Of all the okay. And they brought it in abundantly, the tithe of everything. And these terrible ass people and Judah, who dwelt in the cities of Judah, brought a tithe of oxen, sheep, also the tithe of holy things, which were consecrated to God. They laid it in heaps. And the third month, so April, May, June, in June, they began laying them in heaps. And they finished in the seventh month. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. There's a feast in October. Right. Hold on. Oh, never mind. And they finished in the seventh month. And when Hezekiah and the leaders came and saw the heaps, they blessed the Lord and his people, saying, they blessed him. Then Hezekiah questioned his priests and the Levites concerning the heaps. And Azariah, the chief priest, answered and said, since the people began to bring the offerings, we have had enough to eat and plenty left. For the Lord has blessed his people, and what is left is a great abundance. Now, Hezekiah commanded them to prepare rooms in the house of the Lord. And they prepared them, and they faithfully brought in the offerings and the tithes and the dedicated things. Goniah, the Levite, had charge of them, and Shimei, his brother, was next. Oh my God. All these names. Okay. So I guess these guys are the ones in charge of shit. I'm not reading all these names. Okay, and they did this at the commandment of Hezekiah the king and Azariah the ruler of the house of God. Okay. Now, Kor was the keeper of the east gate. He was over the free will offerings to God and to distribute the offerings of the Lord and the most holy things. And under him were a bunch of fucking people. They were faithful assistants in the cities of the priests to distribute allotments to their brethren by divisions to the great as well as the small. Besides those males from 3 years old and up who were written in the genealogy, they distribute to everyone who entered the house of the Lord his daily portion for the work of his service by his division, and to the priests who were written in the genealogy, uh, and to the Levites. Um, oh my God, this is so much crap right now. Okay, service and by his division, and to the priests who were written in the genealogy, and the Levites 20 years old and up, according to their work by their divisions, and to all who were written in the genealogy, their little ones, their wives, their sons, their daughters, the whole company of them. For in their faithfulness they sanctified themselves in holiness. Also, for the sons of Aaron, the priests, who were in the fields of the common lands of their cities, so the ghetto, in every single city, the ghetto, there were men who were designated by name to distribute the portion to all of the males among the priests, and to all were listed by genealogies among the Levites. Thus, Hezekiah did throughout all Judah, and he did what was good and right and true before the Lord his God. And in every work that he began in the service of the house of God, in the law, in the commandment to seek his God, he did it with all his heart. So he prospered. Okay, that's enough of that. We'll do chapter 32 tomorrow. But I have a feeling this is going to mess up a lot all the time for no reason. Oh, hey, I found my lighter. All right, is people still here? Is people still going? Hey, General Piggy, you're here. I'm so glad you came back. Happy to be here, my friend. Happy to be here. I'm actually really glad that you came back. Because I didn't think you were going to. But I was also thinking about ending this because I'm having such a bad time. Because my streams. But what do you think, 311? Well, I suppose. I just want to talk to General Piggy for a minute because I want to thank you for trying to come on all my streams that don't work. You know, and I tried to send, look, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but sent out that first stream to someone. And then after I sent out that first stream, It just started fucking up. And I guess the universe didn't want that person to see my stream. I gotta get to bed. Okay. Much love. Thanks for coming over and visiting. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe. You'd be my oh yeah. I got 304 subscribers. I'm a one time 304 subscriber count. But I think I got all those subscribers because of my raccoon videos from today. Did you see them, General Piggy? Because my raccoons are so fucking cute. But actually, it's only the baby one. And he came out at 4 p.m. Yep. Oh, well, I'll show you. Do you want to see them? No, no, I didn't send you any videos, baby. I posted them. Hold on, I'll show you. This is the one. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is the one from today. Okay. And then there's this one. So, what did you think of my videos? See, I showed these nice videos, and then General Piggy ran away. Yeah. Hey, Curtis. How are you? Did you see my raccoon videos? Okay. Okay. We shut that down, I think. Yay. Wasn't it so good? And he's so small. That little raccoon is so tiny. Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're here. Yeah. I wonder if I could send myself a cookie. I did. Yeah. I gifted myself a cookie. I think I'll get it back. Man. Look, I gifted myself a cookie. Hey, how many people are here? Because what if I release the scratching thing? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, please hit the red pill and repost this shit. Because I've only been on here because, dude, this stream shit wasn't working earlier. I think I've been on Pilled for like less than an hour. Oh, hey, cuz. I knew as soon as I shut this off. Hi, cousin. It's your first day of summer vacation. Arian, or Supersonic. I mean, Supersonic is graduating in like 2 weeks. She's the only one of my children that graduated high school. My boys got their GEDs, but my daughter is the only one that graduated. The boys take after me. The girl takes after her dad. Damn. I didn't. That's the one girl from Severe's channel, ain't it? What was her name? I I graduated and went to college. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you got to go to college. I went to college for a whole semester, but I guess while we're all here, I'm gonna take my pills. So, what's on everybody's mind while I'm taking these pills? What do you want to talk about? Nothing. No. I'm doing Mother's Day grill up tomorrow. Oh, that's gotta be cool. I heard your grandma got roses. I got chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah, and two candy bars. I told everybody Happy Mother's Day today, and then some people were like, it's tomorrow. Like, well, I'm telling you today because I just remembered. But I know tomorrow I'm gonna end up having to go. Oh wait, no, Dustin works tomorrow. Never mind. Yeah. Look, it's always Sunday. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But Dustin works tomorrow, so I don't have to go anywhere. What are you guys getting, a mother figure in your life? Baby mom, grandma, sister, a stranger? Yeah. They're just like, you know what? Nobody works on a Sunday. We'll just have it on a Sunday. And it's like Dustin works on a Sunday. Thank God. Hold on, I got a lot of people to tell Happy Mother's Day. I told everybody today. I don't need to tell anybody else tomorrow. It's like, I already said it, man. But I'm like the same way about Christmas and like I forget their holidays. Other people around me remind me that they're holidays. Except for Halloween, because I love candy. And I want to know where the place is that do like those trunk or treats or whatever, because I go with my walker and I carry my bag, and then people give me treats because I'm disabled. It doesn't even matter that I'm old. Man, Halloween is my favorite because I get to see people. I love seeing people. Well, happy Mother's Day. Nolly Veda. Hey, anybody that's a mother, you tell Happy Mother's Day to. It doesn't matter if you know her or not. If she has kids, she is a mother. I have kids, but you don't have to tell me Happy Mother's Day. I didn't have nothing to do with them. People get right with the Lord. Fucking right, dude. Jesus is soon. Jesus will be here. He might even already be here. And no one would know. No one would know. We would all go to hell. I would like to think I would know it was Jesus because I think I did see Jesus once working at a pipe shop. This guy was so beautiful. And if I could imagine what Jesus looked like, he would look just like this guy that works at the pipe store, the pipe shop. He's so beautiful. And I told him, "Oh, you are so beautiful. You look just like Jesus." And he did. I wanted to touch him so bad. But Dustin was like, "Absolutely not." I was like, "But he looks so good." And Dustin's like, "Shut up, we're leaving." And then he gave me a free grinder. This one with pizzas and pandas. Yeah. Because I told him he looked like Jesus. He gave me a free grinder. It was awesome. But again, all that was to say I don't know if I would know it was Jesus or not. Yeah, I don't know who made that for me, but somebody did. Who? The Lenzio. Yeah, I like that one. If Jesus was here, that would be interesting. Yeah, but they would crucify. They would kill him before that ever happened because this is angel boot camp. And it's kind of like the story of Zeus. Zeus crucifies himself daily because of people. And if, like, if we've ever learned anything from history, the bad guys don't go away, they just go into hiding until the next time. So when this shit blows over, because it will, when it blows over, the bad guys, these cockroaches, are going to crawl back in their hole until they start this cycle again. Because this happened in the 60s, happened in the 70s, happened in the 80s and the 90s. 80s was crack, the 90s was gangs, the 2000s it was, what the fuck was it? I don't remember. I was in jail. The 2010s, it was Bush and Obama, all that kind of shit. And then in the 2020s, it's been nothing but violent, like it was in the 90s with the gangs. But now you got the gangs of panty wearers and the gangs of suit wearers, and they fight each other constantly. And there's no middle ground, but there will be, just like there was with the Crips and the Bloods. They shook hands on camera. But if you look at Trump, Trump has done so many positive things and they've tried to kill him for it. Just like if you go in the ghetto and try to make the ghetto better, you are the first one that gets killed. People wish they had nice things and want nice things, but when they have nice things, they destroy them so they have something to complain about. That's why the world will never be perfect, because people will break it and they will hurt each other on purpose. My butt cheek hurts. Yeah. What do you think, Curtis? I don't know. I hate talking about this kind of stuff on my channel because it gets my YouTube channel flagged. Oh, and I found out I am shadow banned. If you search for me, you will not find me. Yeah, you have to search me by my at, where it says at Bible Lady 1. If you just type in the Bible Lady, you're not going to find me because I'm shadow banned. Again, you could find me before. You can't find me now unless, like, you know me or whatever. And Kurt Russell, he's the man. But are you saying that's what you want me to call you? Want me to call you Kurt? Well, what is your thought process, Kurt? Yes, I'm very shadow banned. You hear my mouth, man. You hear my mouth. And do you see how many subscribers I have now? I'm really going to have to tone it down because I have 304 subscribers until, oh, 306 subscribers until they realize that my content is not just raccoon content. And then I'll be back at 299. But we have 306. Oh, there's a cat at my door. Hold on. Come on. Oh, not you. Come on, bro. Sorry about that, cats. All these stickers. Now I think there's only one, two cats outside. Okay. So, everybody, are we ready for bed? This is going to be a good one to listen to tonight because it's going to be like fucking, how long has this been? 2 hours. Man, so I spent an hour on YouTube and then an hour on Pilled and YouTube. So it's 2 hour um YouTube stream. So I guess let's go to bed because I took my medicine. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to bed. Huh. Man, I'm gonna have there's comments on my raccoon videos. Man, I think I'm gonna watch those again also. Cause man, I love that little guy. His name is Mangy. Mangy the Runt. Cause I love that name. I just think it's so clever. Rangy the Mutt. I'm ready, big cousin, by the way. Okay. Okay. Just let me know in advance when they are. Like if you have one on a Wednesday or a Thursday, let me know. But probably not on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'm just kidding. Just let me know in advance and I will do my best to be there. But let's go ahead and go to bed. So let's give the pillow some head, the sheets some ass, have a post-coital cigarette, smoke a bowl, and have the sweetest dreams. Good or the sweetest dreams ever. Good night. I love you so much. All right, later. Wait, no, wait. I totally forgot. Do you want to go to Amazon or who cares? Amazon's got a lot of fucking people. Who cares only has 8 people. So where do you guys want to go? Okay. Okay. Only because I've never seen this Amazon before. I'll just send y'all over there. All right. And you two have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you. I love you, cousin. Oh, and bye, General Piggy. I love you. And goodbye, Curtis. I love you also. Wait, there's a thing. There's a sticker. And yeah, this is General Piggy saying goodbye to me. Sean Anon. I don't think he's live. Yeah, that guy's not live. So I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. Ah, I am stoned. I'm like high as shit. But I I'm gonna send you to Amazon. I don't know. But anyway, General Piggy and Kurt and cousin Michael, I love y'all. Don't forget to press the likes, the subscribes, the follows, the red pills. Show me lots and lots of love. Good night.